My name's Melissa. I'm from Red Deer. I'm 38 years old and married. I have 4 children, 3 boys and a girl. Currently, I'm working on my real estate course, and I just love spending time walking my dogs, Rosie and Bonnie, doing crafts, and hanging out with my family and friends. I got a phone call just while I was at home, and my doctor told me over the phone that I did indeed have cancer. It wasn't until I came to the Cross Cancer and we did more testing that I got my official diagnosis, and they told me I was stage 3C cervical cancer. Initially, cancer was kind of like a roller coaster of emotions for me. Just thinking in the beginning that it was going to be an abnormal pap, and then it actually turned into something that was cancer. I really felt like it was a bomb that had gone off in my life and my family, and still to this day there's always before cancer and after cancer, and just how quickly life can change in an instant. When I first arrived at the house, I'd heard about it through a family friend who also had cancer, and she insisted that I stay here. When I first arrived, I really missed home and was kind of second-guessing my decision, but after staying, after even a few days, I felt really comfortable and was just excited that I had other people to share this journey with. I did 25 radiation treatments while also doing chemo weekly for 5 weeks, and I stayed the full 5 weeks here at the Compassion House. During COVID, things were a little bit more different, and I had to kind of stay at the house more and not really leave much. So it was really nice that I had those connections with the other guests and women that were also going through treatment, just to give you company and not feel lonely and have someone to relate with who's also going through the same thing. Because anybody, even family members who are trying to be there for you and support you, unless you've really gone through this journey, it's really hard to understand and relate. It was really nice to have others to talk to, make dinners with, go for walks, and just joke around. I definitely created lifelong friends that truly touched my soul. The home and friends I met here are unique, irreplaceable, and somewhat magical. I feel like the house was quiet when it needed to be quiet, but then laughter when you needed laughter. It was just a combination of as a true home where you could go to your space and relax and have some time to yourself, but you could also go to the dinner table and have dinner with other people and just forget about what you're doing day to day. We did lots of nice things together that helped us get through the long days, especially during COVID when we weren't able to leave the house and go out for dinner or go shopping. So instead we would make big potlucks together, and everyone would make something different or pick a different night and different people would cook. We'd play board games and do puzzles and just go for walks, just anything to kind of separate our day and keep each other motivated and brighten each other's mood and things like that. So it was really nice just to have that downtime to really focus on being healthy and being your best and not pushing yourself too hard, but then also still having a good time and making it a little bit lighter. Departure day was definitely a mix of emotions. On one hand, I was so happy to go home and see my husband and my kids after 5 weeks, but sad that some of my friends had to stay and further their treatment. I don't think that I would have had the same support and overall positive experience had I stayed anywhere else. I think that light in my interpretation is not just the absence of darkness, it is the positive driving force of every day, our hopes, our dreams. Light is an awareness. It allows me to have a clear view of my path and the beauty of every day. The Compassion House was the light switch that let me see the positive side of a difficult situation, and I'm forever, forever grateful.